Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video from Radio 1.
Okay, here we go. We're getting one with Indie Radio 1 platform's homegrown artists, and we love to show off our incredible talent. We've got SHWETA SRIVASTAVA, Mumbai-based singer-songwriter, who's joining us today with her debut single. Welcome to the show and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. Thank you.
So the single is called July 19, and it is such a delicately crafted love song. It left me feeling all warm and fuzzy. I mean, I loved it. So let's discover more about you. SHWETA, I jumped onto your Insta and onto your posts where you're actually talking about this song. And you can't seem to believe that, it's finally out there and you've done this. So a little bit about the process and the journey that you've been on.
Oh my God, this is, I think, the best question to start off this interview, because it's the debut. It's the start of everything, especially for me. And this song actually started somewhere in the middle of the lockdown. I have been singing for a long time, but as a songwriter, to put your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings out there into the world could be a little scary. And I was scared for the longest time. I thought that maybe I couldn't do it. I couldn't really craft something from scratch. But during the lockdown, it just, these emotions and these thoughts of how we are watching and we are realizing our relationships completely new light, in different light. They are always there with you, but you're not really with them. And that was something that really stayed with me, that emotion, because I have been fortunate enough to sort of realize the importance of relationships in my life, but that wasn't necessary with everybody else. Yeah. And so, this song is pretty much a calling of that emotion, pretty much a calling of, what can I do to make you stay? Yeah. And that's like, for everybody, whether it's with your friends, whether it's for your family, whether it's for your significant other, whether it's for your parents, especially parents. I mean, and the best part of it is that I didn't put it out like that, right? Yeah. Of course, it's set in a romantic context, but when people hear it, I haven't told them that it's romantic, right. Or I haven't told them that it's about a moment in your life that you want to go back to. But the kind of response that I've gotten is not really restricted to one sort of a relationship, which I think was the most important part as a win for me as a songwriter.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I mean, you've got something in your head, you've crafted it, you've got some ideas behind it, and then you sort of, give it out to the universe. And then the universe sort of sends it back to you, and they are kind of reading different things into it. They're creating their own stories around it. It's almost taken a life of its own. Do you feel like, oh my God, I've let something slip away and this is not what I wanted? Or are you really happy with how, the song is being received and accepted and then, translated into different emotions?
It's overwhelming, and I cannot be happier about the response that I've gotten. As I just said, there are different people who are relating to that emotion very differently. I mean, I've also launched a contest to, ask them what is their July 19 moment, because, that can be anything. And one of the responses that I got was, many years earlier, a couple met. That was the 19th of July. When they actually proposed to each other.
Oh my God.
I was like blown away. I mean, what is the coincidence?
Amazing. So let's discover more about you. You play multiple instruments, am I right?
Right. So I am primarily a singer, songwriter. I enjoy playing the piano and the guitar as well. I played the flute also. But I'm pretty much self-taught. So, coming out and saying that, yes, I am an instrumentalist is something I really stay away from because I'm self-taught. But yeah.
Do you have a favorite, like, go-to instrument, one that you naturally gravitate to first before thinking, okay, maybe I'll pick up the other one?
Actually, that's piano, okay? But interestingly, I've never written a song on piano. It's all on guitar.
Wow. Okay. That's really interesting. So I don't know much about you. Nothing is out there on socials. I just thought let's just discover more about you as a person. Okay. So pick one. Pizza or French toast?
Pizza.
You're a pizza girl. Okay.
Pizza, but loads of cheese. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a flatbread kind of a girl. I need a lot of cheese in my life.
Good to know, and join the club. Okay. Toilet seat down or toothpaste cap on?
Toothpaste cap on.
So you don't mind if the toilet seat's up. Okay, good.
I think it's better.
All right. Lazy Sunday or Freaky Friday?
I'm at that point of time in my life when I enjoy a lazy Sunday way more than a Freaky Friday.
All right. And then again, our Freaky Fridays are limited these days, aren't they?
Of course, of course. And Freaky Friday, ultimately, if it ends into a lazy Sunday, that's the best kind of weekend.
Oh, you said it. Simple lyrics or complex melodies?
I think simple lyrics, because they just get latched onto you at some point of time, and you never know when they hit you. Sometimes they don't hit you on the day, and they hit you the hardest at night, or the vice versa. So,
Classic soul or neo disco?
oh, that's tough because we just talk of Freaky Friday and lazy Sunday. But I think I'll go with classic.
Finally, beach slippers or hiking boots?
Beach slippers all the way.
All right.
Anywhere, everywhere.
Okay. Okay. We've discovered a little bit more about you. That's interesting. Now we've gone through the date, July the 19th. Does it have any specific importance for you particularly, or is this something that you just picked up?
It sort of does. It has some importance in my life, and a couple of people have also asked me that question, where I have quite smartly, turned it around. So I will try to do that again today.
All right, I won't prod too much. What's the first thing that you will do once we can roam free and you can gig on top of a mountain, perhaps? What's the first thing that you want to do?
You said it. I really want to go back to gigging, because for a lot of us, we were already in that space, and now we are here. So you know what you're missing. For a lot of people, we don't know what you're missing, right? For a lot of college going students, they're doing their classes, they're starting off their batches online, but we've been those guys who know how it is. I mean, I've traveled quite a bit of my share fare, and I have performed in a couple of countries outside of India, a lot of places in India. So I miss that, and I miss that energy. Sometimes it's not about doing it correct or being pitch perfect and all of that. It's just about that connect. I really miss it.
Yeah. But what has the lockdown and pandemic taught you about yourself and also about your craft?
So many things. So many things. I mean, the fact that I'm really, really okay just with myself. And for a long period of time, I was alone with nobody in the house. And initially, I used to feel, whether I'll get used to it or not, whether this is really getting on to me or not. But the fact that, when you conquer being alone with your own thoughts, I think that's the best thing in the world. And of course, it has taught multiple skills. I knew how to cook, but now I know how to cook when you really have to get onto multiple meetings, when you have to do back-to-back stuff, and you have to prioritize stuff. So that is like a totally different landscape. It's not casual Friday cooking anymore, is it?
No, it isn't. Oh my goodness. We've all become veritable, home chef masterclass. All right. Okay. What can I do? What can I do to make you love me? What can I do to make you stay? I love those lyrics. Simple enough. That really hit the sweet spot for me. I'm going to hand it over to you. Please introduce us to your debut single before we sign out.
Thank you. So July 19, it's such a beautiful song. It's a very, very, it appeals to the emotions and to the thoughts. When I was creating this song, from the songwriting to the production and to the final output, I did not want to push this song really onto the people. I always wanted this song to work as a background score to your own thoughts and to your own, memories. And if you listen to this song and if you think of somebody, and if you want to say these lines to somebody, what can I do to make you love me, and what can I do to make you stay? I think we've achieved.
Yep. Well, SHWETA SRIVASTAVA, thank you so much for being here on Radio One and for getting one with Indie. I'm going to leave you with July 19. Thank you so much for sharing our space with us today.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much, Radio One, for this opportunity.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on more content.